Okay, now I'm going to show you how you can grow your earnings exponentially. There's various tactics you can employ to continually grow your earnings and use your earnings to actually build on your income and make it grow exponentially. And that's what we're going to go through in this video. Now, this is a screenshot. Obviously, I've had to block out all the specific data. Google doesn't allow me to show you that. It's against their terms and conditions. But just to show you some of the related to my earnings that I made in February 2006. So you can see the earnings there. Now, the reason I wanted to show you this, you've probably seen this already, is just to say that during this time, you know, when I was making sort of $900, $700, $800 a day, I wasn't just sitting on my proverbial, if you know what I mean. I wasn't just sitting back and thinking, okay, this is it, it's working well, I'm not going to do anything. What I was doing was reinvesting some of that money, and that's what you need to do. When you start making profit, you need to reinvest some of that into the continual learning curve. Now, the fact you're listening to me and you're watching this video right now means that you've already done that, and I applaud you for doing that. You have a learning curve, and your learning curve, the amount of knowledge you have on any subject, directly reflects your income. But don't just stop, because you will level out. And that's what I want to go through in this video, is how you can actually continue increasing your learning curve and therefore increasing your capacity to earn. So don't just sit back. When you do start to make the big dollars, remember you've got to reinvest both in time and with money. So you need to keep learning. You need to discuss ideas with others and also keep testing your ads. Don't think that, you know, just because your ads are working really well, that they can't work even better. Continue testing them, using the software that I've mentioned and also using the Google AdSense channels as well. Now, another thing that you can do to increase revenue is to activate the on-site sign-up. Now, you might have ticked this or activated this already when you joined. If not, you can go back and edit this in your profile. What this does is it enables you to get advertisers directly onto your site. So if an advertiser is on your site and they'll see, let me just go back to the whiteboard here. This is a page. Let me just do it again. This is your page. You've got a series of ads. When an advertiser lands on your site, so not a visitor but a potential advertiser, they'll see the ads, but there'll also be a link. If you sign up for this, it will say to advertise on your site, click here. Advertise on this site, click here. So what that means is advertisers can directly apply to appear on your site from the bottom of your ads. That's a great way, obviously, to get more revenue because you're actually getting people firsthand. Now, what you've got to be careful of, if you are selling advertising space directly, you don't want to undercut yourself by sending people through to Google because obviously you're giving a certain percentage away to Google anyway. But it is a great way to get more advertisers on board, and it will actually bump up the bid price for your ads. Google will only show ads from advertisers that take on this advertiser sign-up if they are going to earn you more than the standard AdSense ads. So what that means is people end up bidding more to appear on your site. Now, at the moment, it's still in kind of a trial phase, and you can't get any statistics on how many people have signed up, how many ads are serving as part of this. All you know, and this is me just second guessing, is at the end of the month, you'll get a figure from Google for your AdSense ads. What you'll get is you'll get one value, X, which is the amount that you've earned just from AdSense. But then you'll get a value that's actually you get paid in your hand, either into your bank account or via check, that will be slightly different if you use this on-site advertiser sign-up. Now, for myself, it's bringing in a few $100s extra a month from what I can work out. And as I say, they don't give you the full statistics on that just yet. I don't know if they are planning that. But again, it's worth doing. You know, a few $100 extra a month. It's not to be sniffed at. Okay, so that's one thing to do to actually get more people advertising on your site. The other thing you can do to increase revenue is to start plugging referrals. Now, a referral is where you actually send people, potential, you know, other website owners, you send them to AdSense so that they get signed up. So Google now gives you this option to promote AdSense to other website owners. So somebody comes to your site, they see this ad that you placed. If they then sign up to AdSense, it says, here we go. If somebody signs up to AdSense and they earn at least $100 within 180 days, you get paid $100. So you can get $100 per referral as long as they make that amount within 90 days. So this is another way to monetize your site and get more from AdSense. Start promoting, the fact that your site is monetized by AdSense, and get other webmasters who aren't yet aware of it to click through. If they join, you can get a referral if they make that certain amount of money in a certain period of time. So that's another way that you can actually increase your earnings. Okay, the next idea I want to touch on is all about email. Now, you're not allowed, it's not permissible or possible to insert AdSense into an email. You can't send an email with AdSense in it. But what you can do, and what is allowed, is to actually send an email. Okay, let's just get this drawn up diagrammatically. You send this email, somebody opens the email, and it's got text there, or it might be an HTML newsletter or whatever, and it has a link. That link can then take them to your website, a particular page on your website, and that page, yeah, you've guessed it, can have AdSense ads on it. So that is a great way to get people clicking on your ads, get more people visiting your ads. I've tried this myself in the past. It does work very well. If you've got an e-zine or a newsletter or a mailing list, what you can start to do is, instead of putting all the content actually in the email itself, put it on site somewhere. Okay, make sure the ads are relevant so that the content matches the ads, and vice versa. Email this out. People read it, they click on the link to go and get the full content, or you could even just say, look, the newsletter's now online, click here. They go to that page, and then this page has all the content of the newsletter, or whatever it is, the information you're giving them, plus AdSense ads. So you're driving all your mailing lists through to pages that have AdSense ads to be clicked on. This is it's a little used strategy. Not many people actually adopting this. You get caught in the trap of thinking, oh yeah, I'll just get people into my site, I'll get people from search engines, all this type of stuff. But you forget the power of email, particularly if you started building a list. So that's another great way to get more revenue from your AdSense campaigns. Don't forget, and I don't want to patronize you here, but there is a large area, on-site area with AdSense, all to do with help, where you can get in-depth optimization tips, some of which we touched on already, and case studies, all this kind of stuff. There's a lot of information here. Spend a bit of time going through this, because you will get stuff. You're not going to get the sort of cutting edge, some of the techniques I've spoken about that people have, been used. But there are still things worthwhile, that's what I'm saying. Spend a bit of time going through this. Okay, I'm just going to rattle through some resources now. These are some of my favorite resources for AdSense. This is Jen Sense. She is a forum administrator. She does speaking events on search engine related issues, and she's an expert on AdSense and other contextual ads. I'll give you all these resources, by the way. Obviously at the end of this video I'll send you to your actions, which you obviously, as usual, go through step by step. So this is a great site. It's a blog. You can go through, get all the latest news. She's got personal contacts at Google, so you get a lot of great information through there firsthand, so that's a great site. The next one, this is webmasterworld.com. They've got a great Google AdSense part. We can go through here and read all about how other webmasters are actually using AdSense, share ideas, ask questions, get your questions answered. This is another great one, the Warrior Forum. They've also got an AdWords discussion forum. It's a great way to share ideas, test out new things, ask people what they think, what they found successful. This next one, this is Matt Cutts. Matt Cutts actually works for Google, and he's got this blog, and he sort of reveals some of the stuff that's going on behind the scenes, as well as giving you hints and tips about how to get more from your AdSense. So this is a great way to get information direct from the horse's mouth. And finally, we've got this AdSense blog. This is the official blog written by the guys who run AdSense. So you get a lot of great stuff on here, again, directly from the horse's mouth. So you're getting the real story, not sort of second-hand information. It's direct advice from the people themselves. You can also, give them feedback as well. It's a useful channel to actually get in touch with these guys. Now, generally speaking, I would always recommend, wherever possible, if you've got a question and you can't find the answer to it on the FAQ for AdSense, you always get in touch with them. Always email them. What you want to be doing is developing a relationship with them. You want to get a contact at Google. You want to develop a relationship so that they know who you are and that they're willing to help you. Now, I'm not saying bombard them for no reason, but if you've got something you can't find the answer to, don't be afraid to get in touch with them. This is a great way to actually start building a strong bond with them. This is what I found. I started out asking questions It went back and forth, and I actually developed sort of a relationship with people at Google, which helps you out. I'm not saying they do anything on the hand. I'm just saying that they help you out if you're in a situation, or if you've got a problem, or you've got a question about how you're trying to optimize. They'll help you out. Also, watch out. Remember, I said opt in for the email newsletters, so on right at the beginning. Watch out for any requests that come in to take part in any beta testing programs or pre-launch programs, anything like that. Always try, if you can, and actually get always go for these programs. Always sign up for them, because you're going to get the opportunity to not just discuss things with other people, but you're also going to get the opportunity to become part of their testing pad. So if you sign up for one of their optimized programs and it's pre-launch, what that means is yes, I'm willing to help you, and they'll help you in return. It also means you get the sort of cutting edge technologies before they're released to the public at large. It means you're getting a chance to actually view them and try them out before anyone else. So if you ever get asked to take part in these things, always make time to do so. It really will stand you in good stead. Okay, so I've gone through various methods there that you can actually increase your revenue. Some direct, practical, on-site methods. Obviously, we've spoken about the email. I've given you a whole bunch of resources there. Okay, I'm going to send you now to the actions page. Go through these step by step, follow them through, and also listen to this video again to grasp the main principles of what I've been talking about.